Whew. Okay. Hey guys. So I just got back from my first viewing, the first viewing of Spider-Man No Way Home, and what a film. What a movie. So here is my spoiler-free review of Spider-Man No Way Home. Oh my god. Okay. Sorry, and also, if you're wondering about my voice, this is from the screening. All the screaming that everyone in the theater did during the screening. Yeah, it's crazy. Spider-Man No Way Home is the third entry into the MCU Spider-Man film franchise. At this point, this is probably the most hyped and anticipated film in the world, and I am extremely glad to say that it delivers and then it decides to go further. Now, I think the best thing that this film manages to do is tell such a balanced and well-paced story in spite of the amount of characters that it has to deal with. I mean, we've all seen the trailers, right? I was incredibly impressed by this. Now, I'd say there are a few instances that I would have wanted to see more of a certain character, but there was just such a balance between each of the film's leads. They do so well here, and each of them finally have something larger to do and to contribute to in this movie compared to the previous films of previous installments here. I wasn't a big fan of the last Spidey film, Far From Home, because of the odd tones that they tried to stitch together with varying degrees of success, I'd say. Its saving grace was definitely its final act, which went completely all out. And I think No Way Home does a way better job of sticking with one tone and then shifting into something else throughout its runtime, which it uses it up, I think, incredibly well. At about 2 hours and 30 minutes, I gotta say that I chewed up every damn minute of this movie because so much happens, and it happens incredibly well. No Way Home definitely has a slightly darker tone that does get darker with its runtime, but it does so to show Peter's journey as a hero so far. You know, by the end of this movie, you can definitely say that he has earned his mantle as Spider-Man because he gets put through the ringer again and again and again and again, but at every turn, the Spider-Man spirit shows through, and it shows beautifully. You can see here that this is where Spider-Man falls, and he falls far and hits the ground hard, and you see how he gets back up to do the right thing no matter the consequences, and that is pure Spider-Man. This is without a doubt Tom Holland's best performance as Spider-Man, as Peter Parker, and one of the best superhero performances that I have seen in a while. He is Spider-Man undeniably. Now, if you guys are fans of Spider-Man, this is really a no-brainer to see. It's spectacular. It's amazing. It's all of that. It's everything that I wanted it to be and so much more as a fan. Now, I keep telling people that if the first half of Far From Home was better and more concise, then this would have been the definitive Spider-Man trilogy. But No Way Home rounds out Peter's story incredibly well and with an absolute gut punch of an ending that is bittersweet and almost painful. Man, I tell you what, I cannot wait for the next Spider-Man trilogy. If those are being helmed by John Watts as well, I'm not too worried here because this was such a show of talent from everyone involved, and particularly him. I really can't wait to see how Marvel and Sony plan to top this film because to me, this was as close to a perfect Spider-Man story that we're gonna get, and I loved it all. Guys, definitely go see Spider-Man No Way Home if you're a fan of the franchise, if you're a fan of the MCU, if you like superhero movies in general, if you like movies in general, if you liked the previous Spider-Man films, you're definitely going to have an absolute blast of a time here. Hope you enjoyed the review. Hope I didn't spoil anything. I'm pretty sure that I didn't. I'm so sorry if I did. But please go see it. It's worth the wait. It's worth the hype. I'm so glad that the theater audience were like my crowd of people. They enjoyed it as much as I did. I could tell. For you guys, I hope it's everything that you wanted and so much more. It was definitely that for me. And yeah, go ahead. Go see it. It's insane. And I hope you guys like it as well. Thanks for watching.